Hello and welcome to today's video. That was a chore and a half getting set up, but I'm glad I'm finally here. This is going to be the first video of the new year 2024, so happy new year to you and to yours. My name is Aaron Sanchez, and the subject of today's video will be the hero's journey. What is the hero's journey? So if you've watched me on YouTube or Instagram, you know that I love anime, and I think there's many lessons to be learned from it. And one of those lessons is the concept of the hero's journey. So essentially, how I define the hero's journey is setting out to overcome something in your life. It could be a goal. It could be you wanting to just level up as a human being. And in all heroes' journeys, typically there are things that kind of an order, if you will, and that's going to be the call to adventure. So if you are watching this, obviously you're interested in fitness, you're interested in nutrition, or I don't know, you could be watching it for some other reason, but the call to adventure. So for a lot of my clients, that is starting off with wanting to lose some fat. So that is their call to adventure. Then it is moving through on this journey with whatever challenges present themselves. So it could be anxiety around eating out and events. It could be challenges with work and travel. Just challenges that present themselves in kind of your everyday, day-to-day, your life. And lastly, the transformation. After you walk through all of these trials and you ultimately are transforming in the process, then reaching that destination, but then changing goals and pushing beyond. So I love referring to this path is the hero's journey, because you're creating the life that you want to lead. You're creating the person, the persona, and how you want to be perceived to the world, but also how you want to show up day to day in your life. So I think it is vitally important in your fitness journey. And so to jump right into it, call to adventure. Really, here it's pretty simple. Like for me, my call to adventure happened about 20 years ago. I was in my early 20s. I was drinking, 4 to 5 days a week. And when I say drinking, I was just getting hammered pretty much. And one night, it was pretty typical for me. I was living in Austin at the time. I would go to this fast food Mexican spot called Taco Cabana, great memories. And it's about 3 a.m. Pick me up a Cabana bowl, which at that time I was pretty poor, and I'd get 2 meals out of that bowl. And so I think it was like $5. So I was eating, a lot of Cabana bowls every week. And get home, I remember flipping on Meet the Parents and watching that. I'd probably seen that movie, 200 times, but that's another tale to tell on another day. Anyways, start eating, and the next thing I know, it's morning, and I was actually lying not face down, but on my side, was using my Cabana bowl as a pillow. And I just remember feeling disgust. Like this, I had beans and a tortilla, whatever, just caked on my face. And I go in the bathroom, and of course I'm already not feeling great from drinking whatever I had that previous night. And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I remember the moment very, very well where I literally said out loud, like, I can't do this anymore. I was just disgusted with the way I felt. I was overweight. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't like the direction I was going. I didn't know where I wanted to go, but I know that what I was doing wasn't it. And that was my call to action. Now, your story hopefully is different. It could be hopefully it's not a health scare, but a lot of times it is. It can be a health scare. It could be not being able to keep up with your kids, but whatever that moment, that is your call to action. And once you hear it, you really can't ignore it. Even if you try, you'll always kind of hear that voice in the back of your head telling you like, hey, this is something that's on the radar now. I'm not going away. And it's for good reason. It's your body telling you that there is a different way. And so a lot of times with clients, it's a reality that how I'm living today isn't how I want to live in a month or 6 months or a year or for the rest of my life. And the second part in the hero's journey is the overcoming obstacles. So the challenges and trials, which if you do watch anime, you know that a lot of them, they are in a battle and maybe they lose that battle and they know that they've got to go back to the drawing board because they're not strong enough. And so that's what I liken going to the gym, learning how to track your caloric intake, learning how to navigate events, learning, maybe you're a new parent, maybe you're a seasoned parent, but learning how to navigate the events that your kids have that constantly are pulling you away. Prime example, I mean, I have a lot of clients who have to travel quite frequently. And one of the things that I help them work around is learning how to eat on various menus, like how to navigate that menu to pick the healthiest option for them in that moment. And it doesn't always look how you think it would, but ultimately that's a challenge that needs to be overcome. Learning to eat when your kiddo has a soccer tournament that's taking you away for a day or two and your options are less than stellar. Or it could be personal things, feelings you have around food anxiety for going out to eat or meeting up with friends who are influencing you negatively. All of those are things that you're having to overcome. You're having to learn to not only work around, but you are creating this new version of you that knows how to deal in those situations and feel very, very good. So again, when I talk about the hero's journey, it's you creating whatever version, let's say version 2.0, that you're crafting the life that you want to live every day. And ultimately, it's achieving transformation, knowing how to navigate all of the previous things I've talked about and do it feeling very, very confident. But also, I think more importantly, from a mindset perspective, is knowing how to show up for yourself in those moments with awareness, whether that's pre-planning what you're going to eat prior to an event, or let's say you are going to a soccer tournament this week, it's going to the grocery store and picking up healthy snacks, healthy options for you to take, not only for your kiddo, but for yourself, that keeps you on track. It's learning how to have difficult conversations with maybe your spouse, partner, family, friends, and letting them know that like, hey, that person, I'm no longer that person that does those actions. This is me who I am now, and this is how I am navigating my life going forward. So it's just very cool to not only see, when I work with clients, to not only see the physical changes, because obviously if somebody is coming to me to lose fat, that is the primary goal, but watching the mental changes that happen, the realizations that like, hey, I'm no longer that same person who was choosing to have, go out with friends and have 3 drinks. I had the 1 drink, I was satisfied. I know I had a workout the next day, and so I decided to go home. When I see that, and when I see a client's eyes light up because they made a decision for themselves to better themselves and they're following through on those actions, that's what the hero's journey is to me. That's what it's all about. And so ultimately, there's no predetermined amount of time that this is going to take. It's your own personal journey. And it's something that you're going to constantly be updating. You're going to learn more about yourself. Your goals will change. Your seasons of life will change. And so will your habits. But it's one of those things where even if you do backslide, you recover so much quicker because you've gone through the trials, you've overcome the challenges, and now it's just a little tweak to get right back on track. So, yeah, that is the hero's journey. And listen, like as I said earlier, I truly believe our bodies are constantly giving us these little signs. Hopefully they're not these loud calls like, hey, we need to change today or else we're going to be in trouble. But even if it's that, I highly, highly encourage you to listen to your body, to listen to that voice in the back of your head that's saying, not only do I need to live different, but I want to live different. I want to push myself to another level. I want to evolve in my life and show up as the parent I want to be, the sibling, the friend, the son, the daughter, whoever. And this is how I want to present myself to the world, but not just doing it for everyone else, doing it for yourself. And if you need help with that, obviously I love to help coach people through those things, to learn how to navigate the gym, learn how to navigate nutrition, and make it truly a part, make it your own. And if you don't follow me, I'm on Instagram, Aaron_Lee_Sanchez. And same thing with Facebook, Aaron_Lee_Sanchez. I do invite you, if you feel like you have benefited from this video or you know somebody who could benefit from this video, to subscribe, hit the like button. You can find me on Instagram. My website is aaronsanchezcoaching.com. There you can see a little bit about what I offer. You can schedule a free phone consultation with me. And coming up, at least once a week, I'm going to be delving deeper into things I see that trip people up with the gym or diet, how to overcome those things, how to overcome weight loss plateaus, but also diving deeper into mindset things, goal setting, how to get back on track after whatever happens, because life ultimately is going to happen. And so I really do thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and share the video if you found value. My name is Aaron Sanchez, and I will see you next time.